Failure is a part of everyday life. I think it's essential that we fail, because as long as we learn from it, they're stepping stones. Anytime you're trying something new, you're going to fail. Anytime that you're trying to go from good to great, you're going to fail, or from great to world class. Failure is a part of the very fabric of our lives, and it can be very good. But there's a certain type of failure that is really, really bad. I learned this early on in business. I found some of the most unique ways to fail because I'm ignorant. I was totally ignorant about business when I first started, and there's still things today I'm very ignorant about that I don't know that I'm going to learn the hard way. Let me share with you my top 3 ways to fail in business. These have lost me so much money because I didn't know about them in the beginning. I didn't learn about them. I didn't go out and find out about them. I had no idea they were even operating against me in business until it was too late. Number 1, if you want to fail miserably in business, in life, then don't have mentors. Make sure you avoid mentors. Don't have coaches, accountability partners. Don't have anybody that's speaking into your life that's better than you, that's further along than where you want to be. Which means they're at where you want to be, or they've been there many times, and they can help you get from where you're at to where you want to be. I remember my first business. Here's how I kept records and I did my taxes. Trust me, this is horrible. But I had no idea. I kept a shoebox near the cash register, and I was just throwing things in it. But as I wrote checks for the bills that came in, I threw away the invoice. I mailed the check out to the company, but I threw away the invoice. I didn't keep any records. And my CPA, I didn't see my CPA for a whole year. I just kept records. I didn't even know quarterly taxes or anything like that. At the end of the year, I went to a CPA, I hired him, and I brought him this huge box full of check stubs. That's all I had was check stubs. Everything else I threw away. This guy almost had a coronary. He knew he was in trouble when he brought me into his company. I had a lot to learn. I didn't have any mentors. That was my fault, not a mentor's fault. I didn't go out and reach out to anything because I thought I had it handled. So number 1, if you want to fail, and I mean fail big, you want to be a train wreck, then don't have any mentors, and if you do have them, make sure not to listen to them. Number 2, don't have any internal systems for your business. One of my biggest failures in life was from a restaurant. And I'm an absentee owner. I like to buy businesses and turn them around. I didn't do that too well on this one at all. I bought that business for $50,000, which was a great deal on paper because this business was worth a lot more. I bought it from a guy who desperately wanted out. I bought it, and as an absentee owner, I hired a bunch of people. Mostly they were friends who had zero background in restaurants, neither did I, and had them go to work. I had nothing written down. I had no employee manual. I had nothing, no guideline, no map, no roadway for them to follow for what they're supposed to do. It was so bad that I had 3 different shifts during the day, and 3 different chefs came in, and each chef was using his own ingredients and his own recipes and his own measurements. So when you came in to eat lasagna today, I'll guarantee if you came back tomorrow, it was going to be different. Different shape, different size, even different colors at times. Because I didn't even know you're supposed to weigh food. I gave nobody a roadmap. We had no internal systems whatsoever. And if you want to fail in business, then take my advice. Don't put any systems down on paper for your people. Don't create any internal systems. Just let them do whatever and watch what happens. And I don't care how great your employees are, how great the people you work with. If you give them no roadmap, you give them no structure, no boundaries, you watch what happens to the inside of your business. So number 2 is, if you want to fail and fail big, then don't have any internal systems. And lastly, number 3, do not, at all costs, do not teach your people about customer service. Maybe the day you hire them, tell them, hey, the customer's always right, and just say yes. Well, let me tell you something, that's not going to get you too far. We're not teaching our people about customer service, and we're not even telling them that there's 2 basic levels of customer service. There's a kindergarten level, which 99% of all businesses in the world operate on, and they foolishly believe they're practicing customer service. And that's called requested customer service. That means a customer comes into your business and they request something. They say, Ed, can I get it like this? Can you do it now? Can I get it shipped this day instead of that day? They're telling me what they want. It's requested. It's passive. I'm sitting there listening and I say, yes. And therefore, I think I'm fulfilling my customer service. No, you've just started kindergarten. You haven't done anything yet. You're still taking naps in the afternoon and coloring and craying. You're not doing anything special in the customer service world. Unrequested customer service is being proactive, and that's serving people in what they haven't asked you yet and probably never will. That's true customer service. So if you really want to fail in business, then keep doing requested customer service, but never teach your people every week as a minimum. I think every day, but every week as a minimum, do not talk to them about serving their customers and being unique and creative and having fun with that. Those are my top 3. And I guarantee you this, they'll kill any business. If you don't want to succeed and you really want to fail, and I mean you want to open your doors up, put up a banner and welcome failure in and invite it in, then follow those 3 things. Don't have mentors, don't create systems, and don't teach and train about the different types of customer service. My name is Ed Carcarey. You've been listening to edcarcarey.com. I'd love to connect with you at edcarcarey.com. Find your passion, you'll find your life.